Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pisces, we're going to do Wild and Unknown with you this week. I'm going to start with the Wild and Oracle deck, and then we're going to get into the Wild and Unknown Tarot for my Pisces, my dear Pisces friends. Let's see what the message is, Pisces. Pisces. Here, what you get? Oh, you got the hummingbird. That is such a beautiful energy. That is one of the best cards in the deck, Pisces. This is having a frequency that is resonating so high that even if something negative kind of surfaces around you, it doesn't really take much for you to kind of like keep that negative energy away, or at least prevent it from affecting the frequency that you are sitting in. So yeah, it's wow, that's such a beautiful energy. The black egg. Bat black egg. Interesting. Some of you may have been on a very long journey here, requiring quite a bit of spiritual and ancestral guidance. And there's something within you that was hatching open. And look, it hatches open. You've hatched. I feel like you've hatched. I'm really curious to see where this goes. It's like you've hatched. Because the egg is almost having trouble containing this light, right? The light starts to seep out of the egg. And then there you are in all the light. Shining, you've hatched. So you've arrived. You've achieved a certain point here in your own spiritual growth or development. Yeah, you've sprouted your wings, Pisces. Now, what's really kind of beautiful is that it's almost as if, you know, with this spiritual guidance energy, this, for me, it comes off as an ancestral guide, like an ancestor that's protecting and guiding you. And it's like this energy is in the form of a bat. So it also does fly. But yours is like, I can do that too. It's almost like this navigates the dark, right? Like this guide can navigate the dark, I guess, realms, the dark areas of life, the shadows, the unseen. And your little egg, you were the egg, you were sitting in this dark energy. And then your brightness starts to permeate. And it's almost, I want to say, like, ancestors and others are just wanting to see, what is Pisces going to hatch out to? They know it's going to look like another bat. No, a hummingbird. But how does a hummingbird navigate the dark? Look at you. I don't need to, because they bring the light. Like, yeah. This reminded me of one of the fairy cards. It's the fairy of, what is it? The fairy of happy sunshine or something like that. I always like to say it's the fairy of fucking happy sunshine. Okay, I don't know, it's really cool. So you hatch out in your own way here. And I'm seeing the egg too, though, like having these different elements of pressure and stress applied on the egg. And the ancestors kind of protecting the egg, watching it develop. So it's kind of got that chrysalis finish energy around it as well, where you being the caterpillar and going into the chrysalis and hatching out as the butterfly. But in this case, you've literally hatched out as a hummingbird, and almost kind of like ready to go, ready to just start doing whatever it is that you're meant to be doing. So, let's see. I'm feeling like too with the hummingbird, it's almost like turning the darkness around you into favorable choices. Turning the darkness around you into favorable choices. Because all these little points feel like things that could have been kind of like negative, or the pressures placed on the outside of that egg, And then when you hatch out and you really discover yourself here, you start to realize that all of these pressures actually now have been transformed into possibilities. And all of these colors are kind of like picking up like different chakra energies for me. So these could be different ways of kind of like activating yourself, different choices that you could pick from that would activate different areas and elements within your own kind of like energetic body. Wow. I don't know, man. This is almost as if like it's almost like an announcement. It's odd. It's and I say it's odd because it's so incredibly powerful. It's almost like this is hear ye Pisces is hatched out. But I feel like this this messenger, this no, what do you call them, the town squire, it's like the spiritual squire. It's like a spiritual squire that has announced you're hatching out. Like, let it be known that Pisces has hatched out. Hear ye, Pisces is hatched out. But this is like coming out like it's up in kind of like a spiritual realm, declaring it. The spiritual squire declaring that you've hatched out. There might be some type of purpose here that you're meant to discover or develop. A key, standing on the key. Oh, okay. You're also going through a shift here in your spiritual like direction or guidance.
Please check the network connection and try again later.
You really got to come up with new phrases. Okay. Right. It's like your focus here is kind of like where you came from. I came out of here, and almost like even looking at this guide. I feel like you're getting like a spiritual guidance switch here. Like if you've had a guide that's been really prominent around you, I don't know, this has the energy of like maybe even a few years that this energy's been working with you, and it's kind of like you're like, oh, how do I, hey, what's go, no, because the egg it's almost symbolizing like a portal that you come out of, and once you come out of that egg, you are no longer able to connect over here. It's not to say that, I feel like probably in this lifetime, to some degree, because you're meant to be going here, like, hear ye, Pisces has hatched out, but there's like a key here, almost like the key to the town, key to a spiritual realm. Interesting reading. It is like a key to a spiritual realm, but you're kind of looking in the wrong direction. You're looking at like the past. You're looking for like almost like continued guidance, but from a guide that, well, you don't deal with that guide anymore. Hear ye, Pisces. Can you not hear me over here? I have a key, and this is like a key of enlightenment with the lightning bolt hitting it. It's like this bird is turn around and receive your key. Turn around and receive your key. But it's kind of like you're not hearing it, or you're not connected with it yet, because you're still, I guess, most obviously, right, like most familiar with this energy in the past. And it's, well, no, you can't. How am I yeah, hear ye, Pisces. You're being offered the key to a spiritual realm here. And it does come through like an announcement. it's, it really, the way it's playing out in my mind is so fascinating. It's like you've popped up into like this space. It's a spiritual office space. And, you know, the office crier has announced that you're here. But it's kind of like there's a part of you there's a part of your consciousness that's not quite there. Like this realm sees you, and it's trying to get you to like, oh, here, take this key, and you're I'm not sure what's going on here. Like you could even be kind of going through a period where you're feeling like this is the funny thing. Like you could be going through even a little period here where you feel like your spiritual connections have become like hard to tap into, or something's not, I don't know, it's almost like sitting here, like, you know, well, how would you feel if you're like, well, what's going on? I came out and now I can't connect with that. It's not working. It's because you have to turn around. But the turnaround, it's not just like really like, you know, look behind you. I mean, I don't know, maybe it is, but, and when I say look behind you, that would almost imply looking in the past, but it's kind of like you're looking in the past now, because that's the energy that's most familiar with you. To you. And the other thing I get with this too is it's almost as if you've kind of like popped up into a new reality, like a new universe, a new earth. Your reality has changed here. And there's a new key here of information. The Five of Pentacles. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, because it's like, that's what I want to say. It's kind of like, over time, I mean, this egg, it's just going to start, you know, I'm picturing it's cracked open because you've come out of it. And it just, you know, it becomes more and more brittle. It's honestly kind of starts to decompose. And this energy almost kind of like starts to fade and fade and fade. And you feel like a disconnect there, like nothing, it's withered, nothing's growing there. Wow. Look at this. This is almost like you even try to become like a bigger bird. I'm going to be the swan, and I'm going to direct more energy towards this. But then what happens is you end up with the Ten of Wands. Well, let me put that down there. Like you can't get, it's almost like you just come up with obstacles and burdens. You're even coming up with obstacles and burdens here. It doesn't matter how much of yourself you put into this, because there's been a directional change here for you. There's been a directional change here for you. And it's kind of like you don't see it. It's a big opportunity too with the key. Goes under the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. There's nothing there for you. Whatever that is. It's related to something or somehow you were prior to kind of elevating yourself more to a level that you are now. And there's also some type of like connection with a spiritual guide that has kind of like tapped out or faded out, because, well, you're over there, you're there now. But it's almost like you don't recognize that you're there now, even though you're in this super high frequency energy. Like there's nothing there anymore. You can't, there's no sense in focusing on that energy over there. Okay, the Mother of Cups. Look at this. Okay, right. So like the Mother of Cups is this energy that's continuing to look kind of like in that direction. But what the page or Daughter of Swords, look at this. Spirit's trying to show you a different direction. A different direction. Trying to get you to turn around to see something. I'm also kind of feeling like with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Wands that there's some type of concept for you that it's almost like you have an idea about what could be behind you, but you feel like it's impossible. When I say behind you, I mean literally like, well, in front of you if you would turn around. It's like behind you is the energy that you're actually looking at, like where you've come from. Let's look at the bat and the black egg. Okay, the bat, oh, the devil. The bat, okay, this ancestor was navigating you, this ancestral energy was navigating you beyond something really unhealthy, very toxic, okay? So, like, yeah, no, don't look back here. It's okay, and then the black egg, that's, I mean, it could be hatching into your own truth here. The Daughter of Wands. Oh, see, we're all tied up. I just feel like this is like a creative energy that's kind of like not being well expressed, or it's all caught up here. It's, I don't know, you may have busted through something. I say that too. Like, it's almost like if you were kind of like caught up in this egg and get out of here. It's almost like the only thing that would get you out is perhaps even like some creative dialogue, or just a declaration, and yet the Hierophant now stands behind you with a declaration. But you're looking, I don't know, you're looking at the egg, where you've been. Wow, the Ten of Swords, yeah. Yeah, see, that cycle and period is over. So I kind of feel like, too, that there was an ancestor guiding you specifically for a task that had something to do with the devil, to get you through it, to get you past it and beyond it. And the black egg almost feels like maybe it breaks a curse. You break a curse by declaring something. You're okay. You're okay. But yeah, I think we know it's not going to work. I'm doggy sitting a friend's dog today because we wanted to see if it would work for March break for a longer period of time, but it's not. It's not going to work because she's super needy. And I already have two that are super needy. Come here. Come and say hi to everyone. Come and say hi. Ellie. Everyone, Ellie. She's super cute, isn't she? She's super cute. But she's not aggressive. But she's super nervous, and her nervous reactions are making Larry nervous. So Larry just had diarrhea. And then I just heard you in your kennel growling at Larry as he was walking by. And he's like, yeah, they're just not, I think if she was more confident, it would work, which is kind of funny, right? So I can't hold you all day. I already have problems with the other two. Yeah. Okay, you go in your kennel. Go in your kennel. Let's go. Go lay down in your kennel. Yeah, go. Come. That's a good girl. Good girl, you stay there. That's a good girl, you stay right there. There. That's a good girl. Okay. So, she has her little kennel, and her mommy was telling me, well, she feels safe in there, so she'll go in. She came out again. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. I don't want to lock it. I would never lock the door on it. She said I could, but I don't want to do that. Okay. This Hierophant energy. Hear ye. Pisces. Gosh, a ton of cards came out. They're all face down except this. An Ace of Pentacles. See? There is an opportunity here. How can we get Pisces? I don't know. How will Pisces recognize this opportunity? Wow, it's a pretty divine choice. The Lovers just came out and balanced on my thumb there. And the Knight of Cups. It's a choice you make of your heart. Well, that seems pretty like spiritual. It's like the choice you make with your heart is what is calling to you. The choice that you make through your heart is how you can recognize this opportunity, this shift and change in your spiritual journey. The Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's no. The Five of Pentacles came out to clarify. Don't even. Stop with whatever that is over there. I'm not even going to clarify it. Because I feel like it's an energy it's faded away. Oh, it's so sad. I just saw in the movie Inside Out, what's his name? The little pink elephant guy in that. And he symbolizes, he is the imaginary friend that she had as a little kid. And this imaginary friend, that's funny, two big swans just like flew past. Two big swans just flew past. This imaginary friend, he ends up fading. It fades away. But actually it fades away to be able to push her out of the dying memory zone. It's complicated. You should go watch it. If you're an adult and you're like, I'm going to watch it. No, you need to go watch Inside Out. Every single human being on this planet should watch that movie. It's amazing. But anyways, it's like that. That's what this energy feels like. Like it's faded out. It's faded out. You can't go back there. Mother of Cups, Daughter of Swords. That actually is saying like follow your heart. And you'll be right on target. Follow your heart and you'll be right on target. The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords, but yet it feels like it's impossible to do. The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords, it's impossible. The Seven of Swords, I just heard with that the possibilities are limitless. So it's not impossible because the possibilities are limitless. The Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Hermit. There's something that's hidden from you. And maybe, I don't know, I feel like this is probably an exercise in faith. This feels like an exercise in faith where you've popped up in a high frequency reality and you don't even know it. You don't even know it because there is something from your past that limits your belief system of where you are now. Your heart, the choice you make from your heart is your new beginning. Oh, I kind of ran out of cards. That's it. Snowing like crazy here. The Two of Wands. So yeah, the choice you make from your heart. Now, I do feel like something is, I'm just going to go back to this again. Because it almost seems like to you, well, going in that direction, Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, I couldn't even navigate that field. I mean, it feels like it's impossible to get through. There's no way to do it. And the Eight of Swords, it's probably not very safe. I shouldn't go there. Like, I shouldn't go down that road. I'm not telling you to do anything, and Spirit's not telling you to do anything that feels like dangerous to you. It's not that. Like, I'm not telling you that you need to go down the most precarious and dangerous road ever. No, I don't want to say that, because whatever this is, it's like your heart will show you the truth. Your heart will show you the truth with this energy. And it is, I don't know, the possibility of it is hidden from you. So that's how it comes in for me, that it is like an exercise in faith. And maybe it's literally the first step in this higher frequency reality that you've created for yourself. And the first step forward in it is faith. And yeah, with the Two of Wands is at the bottom. So just, it's like what you dream, what you hope for. Just follow it into the abyss of rainbows. It looks like the abyss of rainbows. So I'm going to go do the extended. I have to give everybody a kiss and a hug around here. You can only see what's going on over there. I'm going to go do the extended. So Ellie's checking out Lily's bones. And Larry's checking out Ellie. The thing with Larry is, so I finished the reading. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to use the same decks. I'm going to pick them all up, and I'm going to do open message. I'm going to continue to let Spirit talk to you over there with these decks. So the thing with Larry is, he is like a cool cucumber. And I don't know if that's just a typical cat thing, although he doesn't seem like that. No, he's a cool cucumber when something is really like making him tense or nervous. I know Larry's staring at you. I'd cry too. No, it's giving you one hell of a stare. So, okay, come back again. Okay, there you go. Because I think I mentioned on my channel, like I didn't realize that Larry had anxiety at the other house, although I don't know why. I mean, a raccoon ended up under my bed, and there was the one night that I woke up in the middle of the night. I thought I heard a child screaming for its life out in front of the house. I really did. I was ready to dial 911. I got up out of bed and I looked out the window, and it's a fox at the end of my driveway, just screaming. Anyways, Larry had a lot of anxiety at the other house. He would get like bouts of diarrhea at least once a week. And I thought it was related to a super wet, rich pate food that he has. It's supposed to be really good for male cats for, because they have those tight urethras. And apparently that can be a problem for his breed as well. So I really make sure that he has all the food he needs to make sure that his pee-pee is okay, and for passing like fur balls because of his fur type. So I thought it was that, right? That maybe sometimes I give him a little bit too much of that. So we move here. He has not had diarrhea the entire time we've been here. And I've given him even more amounts of that food than I have before. And he's had no problem. I know Larry's smelling your kennel. And Larry's not going to eat you. You're the one that's given him diarrhea. I think because you're so anxious. Oh, he's sick. Uh-oh. Are you going to do it, Larry? Here we go. Poor she's like crawling up my skin, the cat. But the cat's anxious about you. Oh, he's up on where my computer is. Anyways, so I don't know. It's a little bit too much stress. I don't want to have to deal with Larry with diarrhea. And he's acting like really cool, but it comes out in that form, like you see it. So then I know that he's stressed out and he doesn't need that. No, we don't need it. She has alternative arrangements for the March break if this didn't work. Maybe over time. I think it's just a little too much too quick for them to all get to know each other. Yeah, maybe over time. So that's some story, and this is Ellie. And Larry is now on the window ledge, like literally right beside the camera. You just see where Ellie's looking and you'll know where Larry is. So I'm going to go do the extended. Oh, here he comes. Oh. I think he's trying, you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to tell Ellie this is his space, right? This table is his space. Okay, so we're going to do this for Larry because it is his table. It is Larry's table. What? I don't know. I've always got myself into something. Okay, Ellie. Mwah! I was just trying to be helpful. And no, I know Larry's up there. I don't think she's only ever met a cat, like, you know, seen them in a distance on the street, so. No, that's what gives Larry diarrhea. Anyways, I'm gonna pick up all these cards and I'm gonna get this sorted out with the animals. And I'm gonna go do your extended. Thank you so much, Pisces. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.